As much as I love sweatpants and tie-dye, I am so ready to embrace something new this season. So today, style expert Jasmine Snow and I are going to recreate 2 fashion trends, DIY style, using items that we already have at home. Jasmine, it is so good to see you. How's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm excited about what we're doing today. So talk to me about how we can combine DIY with what's trending for the spring and summer.
Yeah, so this spring obviously looks a little bit different for all of us, but it doesn't mean that we still can't get excited about new fun trends as the weather warms up. And the best part is that a lot of them you can DIY at home.
I love that. Okay, so what are the 2 things that we can do today?
Okay, so this year, 1970s trend really was huge on the runways. And of course, fringe is always coming right behind that when we're talking about the 70s. It's a little bit retro, but I love that you can make it modern. And so many celebrities, you've got Kendall Jenner, Katie Holmes, they're all wearing this trend and taking like a little modern spin on it. So I thought a great idea would be add some fringe to a jacket. And it's so easy and everyone has a denim jacket in their closet. So why not use a denim jacket? I stuck to classic and monochrome. So my version is navy blue fringe on dark denim. And it's really just a classic denim jacket.
Okay, so I have, because I knew we were doing this, so I got some black fringe and
Ooh.
I have a similar colored denim jacket. So here's my jacket.
Okay.
So where do we start? So I have,
Okay.
what else?
So-
what else do I need?
So you're gonna need your fringe, your denim jacket. You need a seam ripper. But if you don't have a seam ripper at home, you can use a pair of scissors. It's gonna be easier to use a smaller pair of scissors, like a nail scissors or something like that, just so it's really tiny to get in there for the stitches. And then you're going to need a glue gun.
Okay.
And then that's really it. So the first step is you wanna lay your jacket on the table and you wanna spread the arms out. And now you're gonna take your fringe and you're gonna measure your fringe from one arm all the way across the seam in the back, all the way down to the other arm. So you know exactly how much fringe you need to use.
Oh, like to the end of this little eye.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're gonna wanna start there where that seam starts. So that way you can still unbutton your sleeve if you need to. So you're just gonna follow that seam all the way up the arm and across the back, and then down the other arm. You're gonna wanna cut it into 3 sections. It's gonna make it easier when you glue it down. So you'll do the arm, the back, and the arm again. So you're gonna take your seam ripper or a small pair of scissors, whichever you have.
Okay.
And you're gonna go along the seam and you'll see there's 2 different stitches, a stitch on the top and a stitch on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You're just gonna go along and cut the stitch with your seam ripper on the bottom, not the top one.
I mean, not that I see myself doing a lot of this in the future, but it's good to know.
It's good to know. Okay, so your seam is cut. So now you're gonna take that first piece of fringe that you measured for the first arm, and you're gonna take your glue gun. As you can see now, you've ripped that first seam, but the second seam is still intact. You're just gonna kind of lift that, and usually on the denim, there's like a line right there, a darker blue line from where the 2 pieces were together. So you're just gonna put the hot glue along that line. You do it a couple of inches at a time. And then if you have I usually use the back of a pair of scissors or sometimes like a toothpick or something like that to just press it down a little bit until it cools. And then I take my fingers and press the 2 pieces together. And then that is it.
This is so easy and this is so cool. The end result is just so trendy. It's something, I don't have anything like this in my closet, so this is awesome.
I know, and what I love about it is so it's an easy DIY to have a statement trendy piece in your closet without having to spend a ton of money.
Totally, this is a great idea. And I feel like this is something, I'm gonna wear this to walk my dog outside. This is something you're gonna get compliments on for sure. And then what is the other thing that we are going to do today?
So the other one, I actually really, really love this one. It's an accessories trend. So everyone is really loving the sunglasses chain. And it's great because you can kind of jazz up your sunnies and you really don't need to do much at all other than have a necklace and a great pair of sunglasses that you love.
All right, so do you have a recommendation on what type of sunglasses? Is it any pair of sunglasses, any necklace? What do I need?
You can use any pair of sunglasses, any necklace. What's so great about it is that you can do it really delicate and dainty if that's your style, or if you want to go big and go like lucite, big, thick chains, you can go for that too. I love that you can mix and match it and kind of change it however your mood is that day.
All right, so I have my sunglasses, have my chain.
Okay, so you're gonna take these little rubber sunglass chain connectors, which I believe probably everyone's grandma has these because this is like a super grandma trend. I love it. So if you can't find them, which you most likely find them on Amazon, I'm sure your grandma has them. And then I love this trend because you don't have to take your necklace apart at all. You just take the little lobster claw clip of the necklace and simply clip it on the end of the connector.
Okay.
You just scooch that on there.
Okay.
On the actual necklace, there's that ring that would normally clip into the lobster claw that we just hooked onto the other side. And then you just slip it onto the other side of the sunglasses. And that is it. It is so easy.
Totally cool. I love it. Jasmine, thank you so much. This has been so much fun. Now, if we want to see more of everything you're doing, where can we go?
You can find me on Instagram at Jasmine, and I'm doing a lot more creative projects like this and fun things every day. So you can see more there.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to see you in person, and thank you again.
Bye.